Now, the system of trade at that time was barter. So we arrived here with European goods like mineral, branding, used clothes, guns, and gunpowder in exchange for mainly gold, ivory, and local spices like pepper. So it was due to the rate at which the Portuguese received gold from African ancestors that gave them the impression that the land was full of gold. So they gave the name Elmina, which means the coast of gold mines. So that is how the name Gold Coast was generated. So with Elmina, it was Lamina, which means the mines, and it was also corrupted as Elmina. So meaning Elmina itself is not the original name of this vessel. At minimum, these dungeons were holding 1,000 enslaved Africans for every 3 months. Now the captives had to be in the dungeons for 3 months because they had to wait for the arrival of the slave ships. So while the Portuguese were here trading in gold and slaves, The Dutch joined the trade here in Gold Coast in the year 1598. Now, prior to their relationship in Europe, the Dutch and the Portuguese were rivals. So from 1612 to 1625, the Dutch made 3 attempts against the Portuguese here in Elmina. They failed until finally in 1637. So when the Dutch became successful, they used this as the elevation points are very small and cheap, just to suppress the captives in any way possible. So these are wooden bars which are replacing these ones for maintenance sake. Okay, so these are the original metal bars which is put here at the time of the transatlantic slave trade. So the castle is 539. These are also of 500 years old. And there are more of the original metal bars here in the castle. So if there is any question, the humiliation of her friends in the dungeons. And after that, she's giving something little to eat for her to regain her strength.
Okay.
So they fetch water from this. She washes down here. She's giving something little to eat for her to regain her strength. And after that, she's forced through this very dungeon to the governor's bedroom. So let's have a look at how this was done. Alright, so she was forced through this up to the governor's bedroom. This has been restored. It's not the original one. So after she was raped, she was never made the governor's wife. So she was thrown back into the dungeons. And at the end of the 3 months, when the slave ships arrived, some of these female captives were pregnant. These ones were not taken along. The half weight of a cement bag. So she was chained to this ball by the ankle, the neck, or sometimes the wrist. She would be here in the sun or in the rain for a whole day. No food to eat, no water to drink. So while they were in the dungeon, they were fed once in a day, sometimes twice. Something later to sustain them, not to satisfy you. So after being punished, she's relieved of the ball and taken back into the dungeons. But then if the governor still holds that evil desire of going into this very particular female slave, she'll be taken back to the governor's bed, this time physically broken down. This is an epitaph written in memory of one of the Dutch governors who lived and died here less than 3 months because of the tropical conditions, fever, and the rest of it. So he actually arrived here on the 16th of January, 1758. He was called L.J. Van Tet. Okay, so L.J. Van Tet was the last Director General of the West Indies Company, and he was also put in charge over the north and south coast of Africa. Died in 1758 on the 16th of January, but sorry, on the 12th of January when he arrived here on the 16th of January, 12th of March, age of 41, he died. So he was very beneath this very epitaph right here. Okay, but his grave has been exhumed a long time ago. And this was also written as a tribute by one of the missionaries. So one thing is, this guy by name A. Andres came from Veer, and Veer is a town here in New Zealand. So probably they came from one province, okay? And as a good friend, what he was trying to say was that Tet was respectful and humble. Very God-fearing.